You're now viewing the most expensive cardboard in all of the land. I highly don't recommend ever buying anything. Don't accumulate things because you will want to keep some of those things and ship them to the other side of the world. This has been the most confusing, most expensive process ever. I just got a call from the driver that said he would be here in 15 minutes. And then right after that, the company called and said the driver said he would be here in 1 hour. Which is it, 15 minutes or 1 hour? I don't know. It'll be a surprise.
You've reached the destination.
Surprise!
没有了吧？
没有。
好，好了。1楼。
This is really happening. It's really happening.
你要拍照吗？
谢谢。
啊，没事，
拜拜。Hope to see you again soon. Thanks. Stay safe. Have a good trip. About a month later, I left China on a plane with 4 suitcases. There's a video all about that linked in the description of this one. My next destination was Bangkok, where I shipped a suitcase through a company called My Baggage. This is not an ad, although it probably should be. The process with them was super easy and fast. I just filled out a form on their website, paid the fee, and scheduled a pickup time. When the driver arrived at my Airbnb location, I handed over the bag, he scanned it in, and then he left. It arrived in the States ahead of me with no problem. After that, I went to Vietnam, where I accumulated more things. So I arrived in Vietnam with 3 suitcases, and now I had 4 suitcases again because I had more things. So I decided to consolidate many things into 1 suitcase and again use My Baggage to send 1 suitcase back to the States. Only this time, I knew it was going to be more expensive because I already checked between Thailand and Vietnam which country would be cheaper to ship from, and the answer was Thailand. I didn't plan to ship anything from Vietnam, but alas, here I am. The process in Vietnam was not as smooth and easy as it was in Thailand either. The DHL office there kept insisting that they needed a physical customs form in order to send my suitcase off, which wasn't true. My Baggage does all of that for you. You don't have to print anything. It's really simple. In Vietnam, they didn't understand that part, so there was a lot of back and forth between My Baggage and the local DHL office. In addition to that, when they finally did pick up my suitcase, they said that there were dangerous objects in it after inspection, and they could not ship it. And they wanted to know, what did I want to do about the dangerous objects? What? What kind of dangerous object did I accidentally pack in this suitcase? I'm sure you're curious too, which is why I have a picture for you. The dangerous objects were a very small ring light. This is the ring light I usually clip to my laptop when I have a Zoom meeting at night. It's very small. And the other dangerous object is a coffee stirrer. You know, I like matcha. I like a little instant coffee, but I want to like whip it up with a little almond milk. Apparently, this is a dangerous object. The issues with the batteries, it might blow up. I don't know. I don't know what they were talking about, but I didn't have time to figure it out. So I just said, you know what? You keep it. If you can't ship it, enjoy your new ring light and your new coffee stirrer. Finally, after all that was done, that suitcase arrived in the States slightly after me. Everything was intact. It was all good. The My Baggage fee from Thailand was charged to me in British pounds. 294 pounds is 358 US dollars. From Vietnam, they charged me in American dollars, and the fee for that was 403. The bag that I sent from Vietnam was much lighter in weight than the one that I sent from Thailand. So there is a pretty significant price difference. If you have to choose between sending something to the States from Thailand or Vietnam, you should choose Thailand. Now, with my 2 suitcases safely located in the US with me, the only thing left to do was check the tracking on my 6 boxes coming from China. To do that, I used a company called 7Cs. They're very popular, and again, this is not an ad. I probably should have inquired about them sponsoring this video, but I didn't. So these are my unsponsored true thoughts about my experience with 7Cs. I chose them because of the amount of things that I was shipping. I liked that they already had these really sturdy boxes. I didn't have to worry about finding my own and having them break or something on the way. And they do make the process pretty simple in terms of a courier coming to your door, dropping off the boxes at your door, someone coming to your door to pick up the boxes, making sure everything is packed properly and safe, and they take it away. And they make a promise to deliver the boxes to your door in the country in which you are having them shipped. Fantastic. I did put AirTags in everything. Highly recommend using AirTags all the time. I mean, in any bags. Any checked luggage on a plane, you should use an AirTag. Anything you ship, you should use an AirTag. AirTags have to be on the list of like one of the best inventions in this century. They're amazing. They're perfect. Because these companies do not update tracking accurately at all. My boxes said that they were in Hong Kong, even though they were on a ship making their way across the seas. All 7 of them, apparently, because this did take 4 months. I guess when they're on the ship, I don't know, maybe there's something in there blocking the AirTag waves from like locating, but that was pretty annoying. It just kept saying Hong Kong, Hong Kong. And then one day it said New Jersey, and I was like, yes, my whole life is sitting on a port in New Jersey. All of a sudden, I get an email that says, your boxes are here. You need to pay $559 if you would like to receive them. Very much felt like my things were being held for ransom because I knew that there was a fee associated with them being delivered. I did not expect it to be $559. That is not what I was quoted. I was quoted something around $300. And I think this is because they quoted me a Maryland price and not a down south price. So maybe that added an extra $259, but they never told me that. All I knew is that if I wanted to get my stuff, I had to pay $559. And you know who didn't have $559? Me. I could have used my credit card, but I didn't really want to because it would have completely maxed it out. Whose fault is that? Mine. I have no one to blame but myself. So, you know, I'm back in the States now. I'm trying to get adjusted. I'm trying to get acclimated. I'm trying to find sources of income. I'm trying to see my friends. There's a lot going on, okay? I haven't been here in 5 years, and now I out of nowhere get an email saying I gotta pay these people $559 to get my stuff. So I didn't do anything. I knew that they would store them. It's not like they're gonna ship them back to China. They're not gonna destroy them. Like, they're fine. They're sitting somewhere. I know that there's gonna be a storage fee associated. I just was too overwhelmed with everything else to deal with it. So they stayed in storage and they accumulated fees. And then one day, my amazing mother asked me about the stuff that I shipped from China and where it was. And I told her, oh, it's here. I just need to pay to get it out. She paid it because she's awesome and she loves me. And you guys are going to meet her on this channel real soon. Once 7Cs got their now $600 because of the storage fees, my boxes were finally on their way to me.
Just on BT, I was in the elevator. There's this one girl and these 2 like older ladies. I was like, bro, if there wasn't these 2 older ladies in here, I would have tried to holler at.
Hi.
How we doing?
Hey, how are you? Hi.
Shout out to all the delivery workers around the world. You are the true heroes of this planet, especially the ones having whole conversations as if people don't have doorbell cameras with audio. Hi.
How we doing?
Good, how are you? Hot.
A little better.
I'm glad you're here. So glad you're here.
Well, I will give you a heads up. These are a little heavy.
Yeah, I know. I packed them.
Oh, you did? You usually mail them back to yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, why you make them so heavy?
It's my whole life. I had to move my whole life here. And I appreciate you for getting it here. Is there one more?
No, so I only have 5 for you.
Bombastic side eye.
But there's 6. See what it says 4, 6 right here?
Huh.
The other one is a long box. It's not the same shape as these.
Okay. Well, in here, I only have 5.
Okay.
So I'm thinking it might have gotten held up somewhere.
Okay.
You have your tracking number for it?
Yeah.
Look up for the tracking number for them.
Okay.
Make sure it's none of these. All the tracking numbers are obviously going to be on the label.
Well, it's like not a different, it's all one shipment that I have. I mean, I guess I'll just contact one.
Yeah. Call us.
Okay.
Call the center or...
What's the number to the local, wherever you
local
work
center?
here? Yeah, if you have a card.
I think I remember it off the top of my head. I just wrote it down for like 3 people today, so... So that's going to be our number, and then on the back, if like they can't help you at all, we have a help center.
Okay.
And that's going to be the number for them.
Alright, perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Do you want any water?
Do you have a bottle?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Five of my 6 boxes have returned to me, and they look pretty intact. Gotta figure out where the 6th one is, but 5 out of 6, not bad.
Three days later.
Oh, hey.
So it's ripped open. I don't know what the contents are, but figured you'd want to check before.
Yes, thank you. It looks like it just busted open here, but everything is inside. It came all the way across the world, so it's okay. I'll sign.
All right. Okay, I got a signature from you.
All right. Thank you. You too. Obviously, they did not handle with care or hearts, but I'm such a good packer that I don't think it really matters. Oh no, I found my first casualty. I thought I had packed everything immaculately and nothing would break, but oh no. My friend Robin made this for me, the ceramic like hand. I don't even know what this is. An ashtray? I don't know. I was using it as like the thing I put my smudge sticks in. That's why it has these burnt marks. Oh, she gave this to me for Christmas. December 25th, 2021. Chongqing. Jessica, you're the best and I love you so much. Love, Robin. That's what it says. Please believe I'm gonna glue this back together and continue to use it. Thankfully, out of all 6 boxes, that is the only thing that was broken. I did pack really well. I was just determined to bring home this faux plant and use a box that 7 Seas did not provide. My most prized possession has made it in one piece. It just needs an American plug and we're good to go. So in total, to send 2 very large suitcases and 6 boxes of my belongings from China to the United States, I spent $2,215. This is my first time totaling it up. I never added it all up until I decided to make this video. So yeah, $2,215. The breakdown of that is $1,454 to 7 Seas. About 75 of that could have been avoided if I did not have storage fees. $761 with my baggage. If I had to do this all over again, I absolutely would. I do not like traveling with a bunch of luggage. I knew from the very beginning when I moved to China that I was going to ship things back. In my head, I didn't even have a suitcase with me. I had a carry-on and I shipped everything back. Didn't quite go like that, but it wasn't that far off. My baggage is awesome. You can use this company if you're just traveling. You can ship your luggage ahead of you, and I think that's awesome. I used to tell my friends all the time, I can't wait for the day where I am rich enough that I can just get on the plane with a little carry-on and buy whatever I want when I get there. But that's not really sustainable, is it? That's not a good idea. That's not how I want to live. Instead, no. I want to have my things shipped ahead of me so that they are there at the hotel when I arrive. That's the goal. So yeah, all in all, I would completely do this again, but I still do not recommend collecting things. See you at the next destination.